Be careful before judging people by their look, but try to know first what they have inside. This famous quote was written by Richardson Bertrand. To understand this properly, today we are going to read a story from our Marigold English textbook, and the title of the story is Gulliver's Travels. The main character is Gulliver, and the theme of the story is adventure and wonder. The book is written in the first person from the point of view of Gulliver, a surgeon and sea captain who visits remote regions of the world, and it describes 4 adventures. This book was written by Jonathan Swift, who was an Anglo Irish author who is widely regarded as the foremost prose satirist in the English language. He wrote essays, poetry, pamphlets, and a novel. He often published anonymously or under pseudonyms. The genre of this book is satire and fantasy. It was published anonymously in 1726, and the original title of the book is Travels into Several Remote Nations of the World. In the first adventure, Gulliver is the only survivor of a shipwreck, and he swims to Lilliput, where he is tied up by the people who are less than 6 inches, that means 15 centimeter, and he is then taken to the capital city and eventually released. Gulliver's second voyage takes him to Brobdingnag, inhabited by the race of giants. On Gulliver's third voyage, he is set adrift by pirates and eventually ends up on the flying island of Laputa. In the extremely bitter fourth part, Gulliver visits the land of Houyhnhnms, a race of intelligent horses who are cleaner and more rational, communal, and benevolent. In our today's class, we are going to learn about the second voyage of Gulliver. In this extract of the story, Gulliver meets the gigantic humanoid people. This land offers him a lot of surprises. This land contains people who are incredibly huge. When Gulliver meets the inhabitants, he thinks they are all monsters. In this sea voyage, he finds himself along with his companions in the land of Brobdingnag. A few of them go out to check for water on the island. However, they could not find any water. All of a sudden, the companions were chased by a huge monster looking person. As I told you earlier, that this land has inhabitants that have awfully huge bodies. It is almost that they are like giants. They escape with good luck, but now Gulliver is all alone on this island. He starts climbing quickly on a steep hill with barley fields and corn rising up to 40 feet. Gulliver sees a field that has got a 6 feet high fence that he cannot climb. He then sees another giant in the field. He is a farmer who is working in the fields along with 7 other giants just like him. Gulliver thinks of them to be monsters, so he gets scared and shouts loudly. However, to his surprise, the ones who he considers monsters were surprisingly kind to him. One giant picks him up and places him on the ground. Thus, the rest come up to have a look at him. Gulliver now attempts to talk to them in different languages but is unable to communicate. As Gulliver is so little in size, the farmer mistakes him for an animal. The farmer thinks that he might be a good amusement for his child, which is why he takes Gulliver home with him. The farmer's wife crumbled some bread to give it to Gulliver for dinner. While he was having his dinner, he heard the purring of a cat, and when he turned back, he saw that the cat was 10 times larger than an ox. The farmer's wife was stroking him. Then entered a lady with farmer's son in her arms. The 1-year-old child grabbed Gulliver and tried to eat him. Gulliver shouted so loudly that the baby dropped him, but the farmer's wife catches him. She puts Gulliver to bed and covers him with a handkerchief, thereby showing they are such kind creatures. The moral of the story is never judge anyone by their physical appearance. Dear children, although we are always trained that we should never judge anyone on the basis of their physical traits, as social perceivers, we cannot help but influenced by others' hair, skin, color, height, weight, style of clothes, pitch in voice, etc. when making a first impression. People have the tendency to judge others by associating certain facial features with specific personality types. And we often believe that a person with a good physical appearance will definitely be good by heart. But it is not like that. This story of Gulliver clears our perception of appearance that giants initially looked very scary, but they were good and kind people. Dear children, always remember that judging someone on appearance is not okay. So never be judgmental because beauty always comes from within. Now let us have a look at the new words of this chapter. Bellowing means a very loud noise. Inhabitants means occupants. Barren means a land with no vegetation. Steep is very sharp or very high. Astonishment means greatly surprised. Crumbled means broken into pieces. And the meaning of grab is pick suddenly. This is all for today. We'll meet you soon again. Till then, thank you, take care, and be kind.